Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Before I begin, like the video, put on your notification to know when my next video uploads. And if you like the video, come down in the comments section. Also, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe too, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Hey everybody, this is my things that stood out for me. This is my little, I guess, insight before I start reviewing once the couples get on the honeymoon. I don't like to review them getting prepared for their wedding or their wedding part because they're not really getting to know each other. This is their representatives at this point. So it's just like you just regurgitating what's happening in the scene. So I don't really like to review that part of Married at First Sight. So this is my cliff notes of what happened prior to the honeymoon. So Jasmine and Arris, I hope I'm saying his name right. Arris says he seems laid back and claims to be a reformed F-boy. That smells trouble to me. Okay. Jasmine is a preacher's kid. We find out that she's a dog breeder of mini golden doodles, and she's a cheer coach. Arris finds out that Jasmine has 4 dogs. He kind of takes issue with that. He was like, that's a lot of dogs. He don't got an issue with dogs. He said, but that's a lot of dogs. So then we find out when they're at the table that not only does she have 4 dogs, but because she's breeding dogs, there's 9 extra dogs, which makes that 13 dogs. And he's like, can I call the county? Is that even legal? So this may be an issue for this couple, her and all them damn dogs, okay? I love dogs too, but that is a lot of dogs. But if you're doing a breeding type of thing, I guess it would be in your house, I guess. But can't you have a space dedicated to the dogs? I don't know. I don't know how dog breeding works, so let me shut up. But I feel like this is going to be an issue. Arris said he's never been in a serious relationship. He's also an only child and likes his space. We find out from the sisters that they're a big family and they like to be involved. Not invasive, but involved. So this is going to be interesting for Arris, for a person who likes his own space and then have people who come in all the time. So we're going to see how that plays out as well. Arris asked her sisters, is she a good communicator? The sisters hesitated and said that she's a communicator, but she's not going to say nothing if it's going to cause confrontation, which is not a good sign. He said he's become a better communicator, so hopefully he'll be able to get her to communicate whether it's confrontation or not, and they work through it. So we're going to see this play out, the communication issues, the dog, and one last thing. We got Arris' cousin, Felina, or Falana, I don't know how you say her name, but she seems to have a very serious attitude over the choice that Arris made as a grown man to marry a stranger at first sight. She feels like this is the worst thing he could ever do. So as he's waiting to get married, he asks her, is there anything positive you got to say? Felina said, you say you love black women, so you marry this woman and treat her with respect. My only issue is he's a reformed F-boy, and what F-boys do when they don't want to be in something is they revert back to being F-boys. I know I said one last thing, but this is definitely the last thing. We find out that they have opposite schedules. Like, Arris goes out in the morning, back by 4, and she's going out to her cheer thing later in the evening. I'm assuming that that's how it's going to work. So it may work out in Arris' favor. He'll have his space. But when will they get time to spend time together?